We can draw like a million cards here. So let's do that! Drawing a million cards, initiated! Oh my god! Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today we continue with our Double Trouble theme. And we are playing Niv-Mizzet and Keruga. I think the combination is really good. Especially because if you play Niv-Mizzet, you have a lot of tap lands and scry lands anyway, just to hit like the color requirements you need for that type of deck. So having Keruga in there, of course, is in some way bad because you miss out on the two-colored, multicolored stuff that is really good, or can be really good. But I think with Niv-Mizzet you can actually make it work. So yeah, this is a pretty big and gigantic value deck. It tries to abuse ETBs as much as possible, and it's insanely strong and a lot of fun. So we're gonna jump right into the deck explanation, but before we do that I wanna say smash the sub button, and if you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, without further ado, we will jump right into the deck explanation. Alright everyone, we're in the deck builder, and as you can see, I have sorted it a little bit, just because the explaining part is way easier this way. So what we want to do with this deck is we want to abuse ETB triggers, just as it says here. And what better card to abuse for that than Niv-Mizzet in combination with Keruga. But this deck also runs Yorion. Not as a companion, because that's not possible for Brawl, but just as a card. And what this deck wants to do really is to abuse ETB triggers. You want to abuse it with Thassa and Yorion. And then the ETBs you want to abuse are Niv-Mizzet, Keruga, Elite Guard Mage, Basilica Bellhound, Aphris, the Acolyte of Affliction, the Trostani. The Yarok is also a card that just doubles all the ETBs. So if you can abuse that, please go on and do that. And then we can also abuse Elspeth Conquers Death, and of course, the card we all love, Agent of Treachery. As with any Niv-Mizzet list, you need a lot of ramp, you need a lot of fixing, and we do it with District Guide. Of course, you can ETB this as well, so don't forget that. This one helps us fix the lands for every color. The same goes for Chromatic Lantern. And then we have more ramp in the form of Leyland Prowler, any mana. Clothis is a really good Gruul card, but also fixes for green, or not fixes, but it can ramp or deal damage, so pretty valuable card. The Faber Elder, one of the strongest cards combined with Niv-Mizzet, so had to be an auto-include. Knight of Autumn, a really good... this is actually a removal, so I will move it in the removal category. But it's also ETB, so you can abuse the Knight of Autumn ETB as well. Of course, then we have Midnight Clock as well, Gift of Paradise, Chromatic Lantern, we already talked about that. This is the removal sector, which is really big. Not just removal, but counterspells, removal, etc. Essentially our answers. So, Knight of Autumn, good creature, body, it has some answers stapled onto it. Counterspell in Mystical Dispute, that's one of the few cards that we can cast for less than free in this deck. Of course, we have some Mythos of Nephroid. This card is really good if you pay it with abs and colors, because it's destroying any non-land permanent, so that's really flexible. Counterspell in Absorb, just a really great removal spell in this deck. Also we have 5 Planeswalkers to protect, so could be valuable, and you also can flicker it, and if you flicker it, it essentially deals the damage again. Also you can bounce it with Teferi, so don't forget that. And to replay it. Some more counterspell with Ionize. All of these cards are fetchable with Niv-Mizzet, by the way. And we have some board wipes here in the form of Kaya's Wrath, Time Wipe. Of course, the card, it's almost as beloved as Agent of Treachery. It's Casualties of War, a really strong card in Brawl. And I run back for more. I run that just to be flexible. We can return Keruga from our graveyard and draw a lot of cards. We can return Niv-Mizzet from the graveyard and let him die. We don't need to put him in the command zone. We can return Yorion and on Agent. So this is a very good card in this deck. Also, it fights something, a small thing stapled on there. which is can be really relevant. And then we have 5 Planeswalkers. We have Teferi, of course, this has to be in here. Domri, which helps us ramp, but it's also Planeswalker. Kiora, which helps us draw and ramp. Tamio. Tamio is in here to get back everything that we want. Good stuff in here. And Garruk, pretty good removal tool, but also a win condition on him, like on its own. This is the lands. Just a quick look for you if you wanna just copy the deck right now. Of course, the deck list will be in the description as always, but just in case you wanna have a look at the mana base. And that's it. Let's jump right into the games. And trust me, today's games are pretty awesome, so you don't want to miss that. And let's go. Alright, we are playing against an aggressive opponent here. It's Judith and Obosh. So he is doing the same thing as I do. Pretty nice combination, to be honest. I think maybe we can do something with this hand. We have a Chromatic Lantern. That might be good enough to win against him. Forest. So this is another untapped source that we don't need to shock in. And with the Chromatic Lantern, colors don't matter too much, so we essentially don't need to fix anything. So I'm not afraid of a 2-drop because he has no 2-drops in his deck, right? Yeah. So that means that we are in a really good shape here. Let's get the Chromatic Lantern out. That means next turn we have 5 mana. Alright, so Tybalt coming down here. I think we are going to... Of course we crack the... Oh, we don't even need to crack the passage here. So let's not. Alright, Elspeth conquers death. I think we Elspeth conquers death here to remove Tybalt. And then next turn we can play another really high priority drop, like for example Niv-Mizzet. Keruga would draw us 2 cards here as well. So maximum I expect 3 and a 1-drop. Banner, alright. That's a pretty slow turn for my opponent then. Because that did absolutely nothing. And now we are good to go. We will play something huge here. We could also flicker with Yorion. But I don't think that's the right thing to do here. I think we drop Niv-Mizzet here and see what we get. Alright, pretty sweet, so I will get back for more. Just because I think that card is very good in the situation we are in. So if he removes Niv-Mizzet, we get it back with the Conqueror's Death. If he lets it live, that's even better. Because we have a 6/6 flyer in the air that we can flicker with multiple means here. We can deal with the banner with the Knight of Autumn. He has 5 mana, so now Obosh might come down. But I'm not really scared of Obosh. Obosh... Alright, Judith. So starting next turn, we have to be scared because of Obosh. So he attacks here, which is a big mistake in my opinion. Alright, Catabones will die. That's not gonna kill my Niv-Mizzet. Thankfully. Right, we have an Absorb, which is... So we have 6 mana, so we can play a free drop and have mana for Absorb. So what we will do here is Oath of Kaya onto Judith. And we will leave Absorb open. Just in case my opponent tries to go fancy on us here. So, what will he do here? Niv-Mizzet still on the field. I held back the attack to be able to block the Reaper here. I think that's pretty important actually, because we want to reduce... yeah, that's what we waited for. Obosh getting counted here is huge. Actually, it might be the game-winning play here. This would have dealt a lot of damage. Now here, his attacks are really useless. So, yeah, we just negated his whole turn. Alright. Let's play 2 free drops again. With this, we will destroy his banner. And then we will develop Cloffice as well. Pretty strong. And we will smack him for 6 damage in the air. I think we have this game in our bag. I don't think there is coming back from what we did. He has another Obosh. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is some comeback. He can play Obosh now. Carnival. Alright. Why didn't he play Obosh before attacks? Oh, he wants to be really greedy, so he plays Judith before attacks? Drill bit. I really don't like that line of play. Really don't like it. Keruga in this hand is almost like a second Niv-Mizzet, because if we play her, we draw like 4 cards right now. Which is insanely good. Alright, so Gutterbones into Footlight Fiend. Alright. Let's exile the Drill Bit. That will deal 2 damage. Alright, let's play a blocker here. I think we will need it. We draw... well, a lot of cards. The thing here is... cannot have anything open anyway, so we might as well scry here. We don't really need that, and we can get rid of one of our triumphs. So he can either play Obosh or Judith. I think it's pretty clearly Obosh. And We really only need one blocker, right? Because that's 2 damage, that's 2 damage. We don't want to block those anyways because they can just kill off the Keruga. The only block we want to make is this one here. So attacking him is probably the right choice here. I think. So let's attack here. Let's end our turn. Let's discard a Triumph. And yeah, we are ahead by a ton, I think. I mean, it could be possible that Obosh just straight up kills us next turn. Or this turn, I mean. If that happens, he has deserved his win. Now, attacking before playing Obosh, that's something I don't understand. Like, I don't get this at all. I don't get this one bit. Like, not even 1%. Why wouldn't you play Obosh here? Why? What does this do? Wouldn't it have been better to push more damage with Obosh? Alright, so he can deal with Keruga. I don't think that's the right play for my opponent here. And now next turn we can counter something, so that means even if he's setting something up, we will deny him like 100% what he wants to do. And this will change nothing for him. For the better here. Let's get rid of Midnight Reaper. That's something that he can bring back to life. Now of course we smack his face. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So what do we play here? We need 3 for the counter spell. Yeah, my opponent realizes that he's pretty much dead and quits the game. I would have done the same. Alright, Mainer, and it's a Niv-Mizzet mirror match. Yeah, I want this hand. I like it. Let's actually keep this hand. I think this hand is all we want. It's really good. All I could ever ask for. I'm keeping as well. Sadly, we are not first, but you can't always be first. I think it's pretty good like this. So we already have 4 mana. That's really good, and we can scry both of our next land drops. Yeah, pretty sweet stuff. He gets an island. That means he could have Father Erasure. Oh, so he is preparing Father Erasure mana here. Let's scry. Another Triumph. I don't mind actually keeping another land on top here. Alright. So we will drop a land into the Dryad into a scry. Oh. Does this enable? Alright, blue, white, red, green. No, because we miss a color here. Anyways, I don't mind keeping this on top again. If the Dryad survives, that's 2 land drops for us. I think that's a really sweet value. Alright. So let's drop the lands. Alright, we can drop this. I think dropping this is perfect. Gonna be honest. Or maybe even the Faber Elder. And let's smack with the Dryad. Alright, now if he... Alright, he decides to play Niv-Mizzet on curve. I have expected that, but our Niv-Mizzet will be way better. Just because we can play Niv-Mizzet and have a 5/5 that can also generate 5 mana. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Right, he discarded the Tobin Suido. I'm gonna drop Niv-Mizzet as well here. Alright, we are done. Just like that. Looks pretty solid to me. We have 5 mana left. So we can play Uro and Clovis. Or Time Web. I don't think that's necessary here. Let's just play Uro. Oh, and we've hit a land. Sweet. Now we can actually drop Tamio if we want to. But I think Clovis is just fine. Alright, we're looking pretty strong. We have built a really good board presence. The only thing I'm afraid of... No, actually, even Ravnica at War is not too bad. He has a Niv-Mizzet, we have a Niv-Mizzet, but we also have the Elder and a Dryad. So we're ahead a little bit. I think we're looking pretty solid here. Next turn we have so many options. We have an Absorb. We have a back for more. Alright. What does that mean? Let's exile Uro then. Let's take that from him. Deal 2 damage here. Alright, let's get a land into play. I'm gonna drop Keruga here actually. That card is just really good. And I think it's fine that the Elder got tapped here. With Keruga we would draw a lot of cards. And I think I want that really bad. So let's counter this. Oh, Whale of Summer. I'm fine with that actually. I am really fine with that. So this is not protection. So attacking with Niv-Mizzet will just trade. Is this worth? We can play Bellhound or Tamio. Let's play Bellhound actually. He still needs to discard, right? Because we don't target him. And now we attack. Will he take the trade? No. So he's down to 15 life. We have 36. Pretty comfortable life total. Might be a board wipe for him. But even if it's a board wipe, we are doing good. Alright. Domri. So he can kill off the Elder. Yeah, that's the right play. Yeah. Alright. So he traded off my Elder here. That means we have lost quite a significant amount of mana. Clofis will ping away here. It's actually pretty easy what to do here. This is a typical case of come on, do something. Alright, he goes for the Bellhounds here. Taking quite a lot of damage in the progress. Alright, so for this... Alright, that makes life easy. We're gonna play this. And let's just put some counters on it, and then we will return Keruga and draw a lot of cards. Oh, Field of the Dead. Alright. So let's wait for the end step here. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can play the Crisis for 6. And that is really good. Don't get me wrong. I'm wondering if he has other lines of play here. I don't think he has. Oh, Tolsimir. Alright, with that he can fight off the Knight of Autumn. That's fine. We just gifted him free life there. It's too late now, so... We should have instant speed reacted to that. Oh, that's not what I want to see here. And we missed a draw. So we misplayed heavily here. Yeah, we should have done this instant speed. Alright, let's draw some cards. Oh my god. It's so over. He can bounce something here. All of these targets are... I guess maybe the Dryad, but you don't want to bounce these. He bounces Clofis, which is the worst choice, and that means he lost the game. Alright, let's destroy a creature, a land, and a planeswalker. Yep. That creature, this land, and this planeswalker. That should be GG, because there is no winning from that point. It's even lethal, like from just on the board. So let's just swing here. That is GG! Yeah, pretty awesome win, I have to say. Niv-Mizzet deck performed really, really well. Alright, our next one is Infineth. Playing with Umuri and Giganta the Wellspring. I really don't like our hand. If we find another land, this is keepable. But we have said that before. This is good. This is good. This is good stuff. I'm actually gonna toss the Fasa. There is no guarantee of that being useful. Do we keep the counter? I don't think so. We want some more lands. And with Niv-Mizzet we can draw into those things anyways. Alright, so he only plays creatures. Next turn we can play the Dryad and 2 lands. If we find another land, I'm gonna consider that. If we don't... Oh. Well, if we find a land, who am I to disobey my own rules? I for sure won't do that. If we find another land here... Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, this is Ram City. We will play 2 lands for 2 turns in a row. I'm a little scared of Mutate now, because there is some scary stuff going on. And he could have the Gem Razor. Gem Razor would destroy our plans here, because it would simply just destroy the Dryad. That's fine. I mean, it's a 4/5. But we still have some time to ramp. So that's our land drop. And we're gonna get another land here. Which land do we want? We have enough green. We need some black, I think. So there's a black. Let's get a swamp. Alright. So now we can block here. Which is a really good block for us, because we don't need the district guide anyways. Yeah, that's pretty good. So he will get a card draw. He has to discard. He can search his library for a basic land, which will fix his mana. Alright, he needs to attack here. Of course he does, but we will block this time around. So for me this is pretty simple. We have to destroy creature and land. And yeah, that's enough. We're gonna destroy like these 2 things here. That's still a really good trade, because he has mutated 3 things together here. Attacking here doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we just tried to slow him down. He lost a land. He's back to 4. Pretty solid. Oh, mutating onto that. That's scary. Alright, so he gets a land of that. And that's a 6/6. That is really scary, actually. So we will play the Niv-Mizzet here. Oh my god. Oh, this is so nasty. Let's get Garruk here. This is insane. Like, that has to be the most insane Niv-Mizzet trigger of all time. Let's toss the Risen Reef. We don't need that. Alright, he will mutate again. Yeah, this is really good. He will get back some stuff. We don't have a board wipe, so... Oh my god. Yeah, we will have to destroy that thing. You of course put Niv-Mizzet into the command zone. Alright, we need to buy some time here. Alright, we have 4 more. So this will be Trostani. Into Basilica Bellhaunt. This way around we have enough blockers to survive, and we have bought some time successfully here. Man, mutate! Really strong. Alright, he shocks in the land and he gets Giganta into play. 1 attack, 2 attack. We still have successfully bought some time here. I'm gonna block this with 1 life-linking soldier. We have to get rid of the tapping thing here. Oh, we get Yarok. We will get the Domri down. The Domri will deal with something here. So I think getting rid of the flyer is a good choice. This is really scary as well, but there's only so many answers and he has too many threats to deal with. I am not really afraid of his commander or companion, because he has no cards to play with all that mana he has right now. Alright, he attacks. Of course he does. I'm gonna get rid of that actually. Why not? We can remove this. So let's do it. Oh, is this actually his commander? Yes, it is. So we destroyed it. He got it back. Alright. So let's uptick Domer here. Let's uptick Garruk here. Those like things are obvious. We can draw like 1,000,000 cards here. So let's do that! Drawing 1,000,000 cards, initiated! Oh my god! Pretty solid. Let's scry. Twice. Yeah. We have everything we need to seal this game off. Oh, that's a good land. Let's keep that. Yeah, yeah, he needs to win next turn. Oh my god, we need to discard a ton of things. Yeah, so there you go. Keruga and Yarok are a pretty good combination of cards. I mean, I knew that, but yeah, next time we would have played Faster and Agent, and it's GG, so. I hope you enjoyed these games, man. They were really fun to play, that's for sure, and this deck is for sure pretty strong. I don't think it's the strongest version of Niv-Mizzet, but this double team destroys. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're healthy, and we will see you in the next one.